Felix and the pre-trib rapture. So here we have it again, another instance, this time in Acts chapter 24, verses 10 through 21. There is no consternation when it comes to the scripture. There is no pre-trib resurrection. There are two resurrections. The resurrection of the just occurs at the return of Christ, the second advent. The second advent. There is no pre-trib resurrection. Therefore, there is no pre-trib rapture. Acts chapter 24, verse 10, Felix gets the truth point blank range. Then Paul, after the governor had nodded to him to speak, answered, "Inasmuch as I know that you have been for many years a judge of this nation, I do the more cheerfully answer for myself, because you may ascertain that there is no more than 12 days since I went up to Jerusalem to worship. And they neither found me in the temple disputing with anyone, nor inciting the crowd, either in the synagogues or in the city. Nor can they prove the things which they now accuse me. But this I confess to you, that according to the way which they call a sect, so I worship the God of my fathers, believing all things which are written in the law and the prophets. I have hope in God, which they themselves also accept, that there will be a resurrection of the dead, both of the just and the unjust. This being so, I myself always strive to have a conscience without offense toward God and men. Now, after many years, I came to bring alms and offerings to my nation, in the midst of which some of the Jews from Asia found me purified in the temple, neither with a mob nor with tumult. They ought to have been there before you to object if they had anything against me. Or else let those who are here themselves say if they found any wrongdoing in me while I stood before the council, unless it is for this one statement which I cried out, commanding among them concerning the resurrection of the dead, I'm being judged by you this day." So Felix gets it point blank range. There's no such thing as a pre-trib resurrection, because there's no such thing as a pre-trib resurrection. The first resurrection is of the just at the beginning of the millennial reign of Christ after the tribulation. The resurrection of the unjust occurs after the millennial reign of Christ. That's how it is. And Felix knows it and can bear testimony to it, and chose not to debate the simple truth.